What's up there YouTube? Yes, it's your boy Danny the MBKVAPER back again with another video, and today we have a new device from Aspire once again sent to my work, and my boss has kindly once again lent it to me for the purpose of a review. The PockeX Box. Apparently they have listened to everything that customers have been saying about a new PockeX. So yeah, we're going to go down to the table, we're going to have a look around it, then we come back up and tell you about it a little bit more and tell you a bit about my thoughts. So let's get on with it. So we're back up top then, boys and girls, with the PockeX Box by Aspire. There it is, in all its glory. There we go. Have a quick look around. I know you just had a look down below, but here we go. So we're going to have a few toots, then we're just going to get on with the rest of the review. So I've got the 0.6 coil in here at the minute with the airflow fully open. I'm going to turn the airflow all the way down like that, and now I'm going to do some mouth to lung and see how that performs. I'm going to turn that down a little bit more so you can see that it's near enough closed off completely. But I do use this more of a sub-ohm sort of device, and that I do use it with the airflow fully open. And you can get a reasonable restricted direct to lung vapour out of it, to be really honest with you. I've been really enjoying using this device. Let's start off from the top. So they changed the drip tip to this from... And I'm dinging on the computer. I don't know. So they changed the drip tips from one of them macaroon tips to a 510, so you can put your own 510 drip tips on here, so you can have a more of a drip that's going to fit the lips a little bit better. Yeah, so you can change the drip tips, which is a pro for me. The filling mechanism, you don't have to take the whole top cap off now. You've actually got that slidey bit at the top here. So it comes open, you can slide it shut. I've had no problems. If you use a bigger bottle, like I've been using this 50/50 by No Frills, you do have to take the drip tip off, which ain't a problem for me. But with the smaller bottles, I haven't had a problem filling it at all. You still you can either put the core straight into the bottom or into the top of the actual top cap itself. So you can take the coil out while you've still got liquid in there. That is down to your personal preference. The airflow, you can have it from direct, like a restricted direct to lung, all the way up to, well, all the way down to a nice top. I wouldn't say it's really tight, but it's got to be near enough all the way closed off if you're going to use this as a mouth to lung device. And that gives you a nice true mouth to lung vape as well. So they wanted to give you a little bit different. Apparently they answered all your questions, all your requests in this little box. So the airflow, a more easier top fill capacity, and a bigger battery. So it's got a 2000 mAh battery capacity compared to the 1500 mAh that it had previously in the stick formation. So it's comfortable in the hand. The plastic is actually quite nice to feel. It's not like it doesn't feel like really cheap, so that's a pro for me. And you have got your light indicator, and that does work as normal. I will put a thing up here with like how the light indicator works. Still uses the 0.6 and the 1.2 ohm coils. So, and they haven't bought any new ones out, which I think is quite weird. But I know that the Nautilus X coils will fit in here as well. So if you like the mesh, I think it's 0.7, is it, for the Nautilus X? That can go in here as well. So, but that will use a little bit more power, so the battery life won't last you as long. There's one trick I think they've missed out of this. So the glass size. So UK size is 2mm as sold, but you can get the 2.6mm glass. It won't be a bubble glass, it will just, as you see down below, it's got like an inner part to that glass. So it just takes that out, and then you've got a 2.6. Now I think they've missed a trick. Now the Nautilus X adapter fits this, but the glass doesn't. So now the 4.5 or 4mm tank extender for the Nautilus X. Now the glass doesn't fit. It's only about 2mm off actually fitting this device. So if they just made a glass big enough for that, you've already got the adapter to make it. Yes, it's going to make it a little bit taller on that, but you're going to get more capacity. So if they can do something that's going to be using that adapter to make this a little bit more, so you can actually use it as a 4mm or 4.5mm capacity tank instead of just using it as a 2 or 2.6, because 0.6 of a mil isn't much of a difference, is it really? So I think they need to use that adapter and use it for this device, in my opinion, because it fits. We have tried it at my work, and the glass is just a little bit too short. I think it's more because of the bottom part of the where the seal is at the bottom here. I think that it's a little bit too deep, where on the Nautilus X it's not as deep. So I think they just need to make a new glass so you can use that extender piece, and then you'd be able to have a more capacity tank. Have they answered your questions and answered your wishes for this device? More than likely, because you've got the adjustable airflow, which the original PockeX was missing. Top fill, more easier top fill, which, don't get me wrong, the cup design for the PockeX wasn't a bad design for back then, but now using this sort of design is a little bit better. The capacity, not really, unless they use that adapter to make it that little bit taller, just so you can get a little bit more juice in there, so you don't have to fill up as more. I think that would be the only thing that needs to be changed. USB Type-C charging, so it's fast charging capable, and 2000 mAh, so it's an extra 500 mAh. So yeah, I think they have answered most of it. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off, and that's about it, guys. Really, it's a pretty decent little kit. I've been using this for the last 3 weeks. We had this coming about 3 weeks ago at work, and I've been using it at home. I have took it to work a couple of times and stuff like that, and I have really enjoyed using it. Just, if Aspire does watch this, I don't know if you will or not, using the Nautilus X adapter and just making another glass just to make it that, I think it's only about 2 mil taller. You've got a 4 or 4.5 mil tank. And I think a lot of people will buy that extension kit as well. Just because you can't get a bubble glass on this now because of how it sits on there. It's a side-by-side device by the what it looks like, but it is an AIO. Other than that, guys, I have enjoyed it. It's a nice little piece of kit. Obviously it's not a pen style kit, so some people will still go for the original PockeX. But if you wanted a slight upgrade to what a PockeX is, this is a brilliant upgrade from it, to be fair. Other than that, that's it from me today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. All social medias are down there in the description. Don't forget to go and have a look at other videos on the channel as well, boys and girls. That I would really appreciate that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. 2 hour a bit.